Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with today's morning show. All right, so I want to watch Martin Keown. We're going to talk about who will be the player of the season for Arsenal. So Keown can of the opinion say, me then give him to Martin Zubimendi because that guy has really done a whole lot for us. We're saying this on Talk Sports. It's an exclusive news. Martin Keown names Arsenal's player of the season, and it's not Declan Rice, it's not Gabriel Magalhaes. So him choose Zubimendi. Arsenal are cruising towards the Premier League title, and it's Martin Zubimendi who has been their standout player of the season, according to Martin Keown. Because if you get another person where you feel say be your own standout player. Now, when you read the entirety of the report, Adrian Durham was asking Invisible Keown, Zubimendi, could he be the player of the season? So a lot of people are talking about Declan Rice, Granit Xhaka has been mentioned as well, but Zubimendi, understated, has been one of the very best players in the Premier League this season, right? Kion Kone say the guy runs the Spanish national team, you know, that midfield, and he plays in central midfield for Arsenal. So the guy they do so well. He just be like the person they link everything what they do together. The way when they see the game. He get one interview program for Arsenal where they ask Madueke, ask Bukayo Saka say, of all the players wey dey now, who dem think say go be a successful coach in the future? Everybody dey mention Zubimendi. Even Arteta say mention Zubimendi. So now they come reach one consensus. Say defensive midfielders, there is a way they see the game different from how every other person dey see am. They come dey mention examples of people like Mikel Arteta, people like Xabi Alonso. Come dey mention some kind coaches wey be say when dem dey play na defensive midfield dey play because the way they see the game e dey different. Na dem dey control the pace of the game. All of Jorginho dem, na dem dey control how games dey be. So for me personally, I no really subscribe to that line of thought as Umeli is going to be the player of the season. For me, I think I would give Declan Rice. I would give it to him. Get if I no wan give Declan Rice, I never really know who else. Make season finish, 14 games still be a lot. Many things go still happen. You get so look at but for me, Declan Rice has done so far. Apart from his reliability and availability, the guy has a clean bill of health. When was the last time Declan Rice go injury, come miss like 3 games, come go like maybe 2 weeks for all those kind of things? Baba na ever ready. If this match will even play against Sunderland, if you see this Sodiki, maybe one of the midfielders of Sunderland, they talk about Declan Rice. Declan Rice is good at good. Now, also, I can't check this report where they talk about the next 5 games where Arsenal go play compared to the next 5 games where Man City and Villa go play. Although I know everyone screenshot Villa on because they don't follow for the grand scheme of things. I don't know why they add Villa here. Villa are not competing for the title, so maybe they leave Villa alone. So now, when you dive down, we'll say our next 5 games, we will play Brentford away at the GTech Community Stadium on the 12th. We will play Wolves away on the Molineux Stadium on the 18th. We will play Tottenham Hotspur after Wolves at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's like 3 away games in a row. GTech, Molineux, and Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They will come host Chelsea on March 1st at the Emirates Stadium. Then after then, we will come go the Amex Stadium for Brighton and Hove Albion. You see this match? I think we are going to win this league in March. Like it will be mathematically impossible for Man City to catch us. I don't know. I just get that feeling. March is going to be very, very important. Get now all these games. I see us beating Brentford at the GTech. Forget say Brentford they play the bar now. We be Arsenal. I see us beating them. I see us beating Wolves. I see us beating Spurs. In fact, I'm not going to be surprised if we get 5 wins. Like it is possible. But on the balance of probabilities, it no go really dey easy like that because the Amex, they know they play 10 men behind the ball there, so I think that should be a free hit. Then Chelsea, I no know whether Chelsea will approach us the way they approach us for the cup game. Whether they'll come here, come play that they are not that they are that they are boring football. We see they're not going to come outside. But based on the way people take criticize the manager for that approach, maybe he's going to change and play his normal way. But if you play that normal way, he know what they wait for that. And this one not be time when they go come they give excuse say, oh Casado, everybody will be somebody play that one. Casado play, no say anything play. Go Palmer later come inside. Who they no put Palmer, put Esteban, put this one, put that. Could work, nothing happen. So more just see. So for me, I think at worst case scenario, we win for draw one. Worst case scenario. That one where the draw will come from, I don't really know. Now when you look Man City on, Man City they start from today on. So Man City play today, which I feel like 80% they will drop points, 80%. Then Fulham, anything goes. Fulham, you don't really know anything can happen. But I see Man City beating Fulham at the Etihad. Then Newcastle United, Newcastle they bleed. They just dey drop point anyhow. So I still see Newcastle taking the fight to this Manchester City. Then Leeds United at the Elland Road, anything can happen there. At the same time, Man City fit still pack and give them. Then Nottingham Forest under Sean Dyche, they are facing relegation battle. You get so they go fit make am difficult. Like make we just dey see how things go down sha, make we just dey watch. Now Ian Wright come dey react to this Arsenal win against Sunderland. So when you read the entirety of the report, so Ian Wright gonna say it was like I said at halftime. The main thing is to focus, play the way we've been playing, create the chances, and make the game more comfortable. We've not done it a lot this season, and it caused the stadium to get very anxious. But it's brilliant today. The substitutions came on and did the job. You get so I no be lie. I think that's why they talk am for im own press conference. Say the starters and the finishers are going to always be very, very important. In fact, Ian Wright made one submission. Say if you notice in recent times, anybody dey come from bench, na im dey enjoy. Gabriel Jesus go start, he go struggle. Gyökeres go come, he go enjoy. Gyökeres go start, he go struggle. Jesus go come, he go enjoy. So e come be like say na so e dey be. So now Arteta has the dilemma. Who go start, who no go start? But me personally, I think against Brentford, we are going to see a Gyökeres start because that match is going to be very, very physical, especially with the like ball go dey in the air many times. You are meeting two of the like sides wey be say they like area balls, area duels. So we need our beasts. We need Gyökeres there again. But now Arteta get the final say. Arteta might also want to use the tactic of starting Gabriel Jesus or maybe start Kai Havertz. So you cannot discount that also. So we'll just watch how everything will be at the end of the day. We'll just go observe am. We'll see wetin go sup. Now, so I can't okay. Regis Bris will be the coach of this Sunderland. I watch am well for a press conference when we talk about Arsenal. In fact, I watched the interview. With that interview, I think I screenshotted it. So I watched the interview for Haters TV when say Arsenal are quality. But before that, Boku come the report from the Metro when they talk. So instead we feel the experience, we feel the quality, but I repeat, the score is the score, and we have to take the lesson. Arsenal built this team over many years. We feel they have the experience, they are well-rounded in every part of their game. Going here, we knew before it was just a question of details, and those key moments were for them today. A bit disappointed because we knew before the control press was really good, and so we lost 5 or 6 balls. I think it's too much against them. I think for the first 2 goals, it was like that. In the final third, they have good defenders and they are really, really organized well. So Bris impressed Arsenal as the best team in Europe and the best team in England. He talk plenty thing about our team. So he got to talk about our depth. Say Mikel Arteta has enough depth to win the Premier League this season. They are top of the league, they're top of the Champions League. So obviously, you know they have the qualities to get the job done. They're impressive, really well organized, hard to beat, many threats coming off the bench as well. So the depth is really important, especially with wingers and creative players, because they can make the difference at the end of the game. And often the game is a bit different. The players are a bit more tired. And when you have those players, you can go all the way and they are really impressive. Because they ask whether Arsenal get the squad to win the Premier League, when you say, yes, I think so. You get. Now, in everything way, Baba they talk. When I remember when I tell on talk, say, after every match we will go play, go and watch the opposition's manager's press conference. They will always shower Arsenal with so much encomium, telling you how Arsenal are the best team in Europe, telling you how Arsenal are the best team in the league. Because why? We go die. Ajay gets before the game, after the game, they go always praise Arsenal to minimize the defeats They go be like, we lose now, so we play against the best team in Europe now, the best team in the league. So why are you surprised? At normal level now, so we lose against them. You get. So, and I want to say Sunderland were very brave. At some point, they came out to play. So, not be everybody they come the Emirates Stadium with that type of bravery. They really try because the Bris they talk say it no make sense to go ask and go play low block because they will be giving you waves and waves and waves of attack. So why not just go there, come all out, and whatever happens, happens. So now do the Bris this year. Now let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Mobi Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you call them on +234 80 646 422 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, I could bring you a message from Madame Adobe. We get this Turkish furniture where they don't bring into the country. So they get 2 3-seater chairs, 2 single-seater chairs, 3 side tables, 1 center table, big size dining table, 6 pieces of dining seats, and 6 throw pillows. So if you're interested, contact Madam Adobe on 080-206-026-34, and their location at Shongo Tedo, Aja, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested, her number is at the bottom of the screen, so do give her a call. Now, so after the match against Sunderland, one of their midfielders, so they call Sadiki, he was in awe of a really special Arsenal man who is the favorite to win prestigious award. Now, so Babako they talk about Declan Rice. He said Rice is a special player to play one-on-one against. Sadiki was telling the Belgian outlets Football Premier. So he said, at first, I was wondering, do I run as much as he does? Because he would Rice the interface for the midfield. You know how he want to mark Rice. He said, do I run as much as he does? He runs a lot, but he also runs fast. He always chooses the right pass. He does everything at the right tempo, you see. Only good players play in the Premier League. Really, really impressive. Yet, if he wasn't already, he's quickly proven he's among the league's best midfielders, and his all-round game has developed since moving to North London. And no be lie. That's why for me, Rice no get direct replacement for this Arsenal. Anybody else can try, but what he gives us in that midfield, you can't take it away from him. He's a fantastic player. Now, TNT Sports Football, can you let us know, say, Victor Gyökeres has more goal contributions than any other Premier League player in all of Europe, and in not all of Europe, in all competitions so far in 2026. I think Europe will be involved. They are part of the all competitions. So 6 goals, 2 assists is finding his form. Mount say making continue like that to do and they go. Now, Manchester United and Newcastle don dey join Manchester City in the race for Brentford right back Michael Coyote. When I see this report, I just dey laugh. Why am I laughing? Are they looking for him for his right back ability, or they are looking for him for his long throw abilities? When I talk through, maybe next season I wan become one of the people who get aerial threats. So I no really know. But yesterday they define am giddy, get the one sign the guy. What? That one no really concern us. So we'll leave am. Now, Arsenal will end the day 9 points clear at the top of the Premier League table for the first time since the final day of 2003-2004 title winning campaign. Those ones now 11 points they take day ahead. Yeah, so and me I like am because na wetin happen yesterday. So today now, men I don't forget say Man City and Liverpool go play 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So we'll see how that match sef go be. So very, very important. Now, I was watching Sky Sports, their normal Sunday supplement show. So one of the pundits, that one waiting for the middle, when they talk say Victor Gyökeres is better than Henry and Beckham. So the when they follow am, they argue say, what's it make you talk like that? So he can give an explanation. When they talk say after 32 games, where Victor Gyökeres don't play for Arsenal, in they compare that 32 games with the 32 games where Henry played for his first season and the 32 games where Dennis Beckham played for his first season. Now he say Henry scored 12 goals in his first 32 games for Arsenal. Beckham scored 11 goals in his first 32 games for Arsenal. Gyökeres has scored 13 goals. Because when I first see that headline, I was like, who be this one again? This one know wetin dey talk. Which kind of fallacy be this one? But when the guy read out the statistics, I was mute. I don't get any defense. I was like, factually, he's correct. You get when you look at historical data, why they bring Henry to let people know say Henry's first season, even though at the end of the season Henry still did marvelous numbers, but Henry didn't score on time. Henry played about maybe 11, 12 games or thereabouts before he scored his first goal. So he played many games. Nobody saying just start, just hit the ground running. No, Henry didn't hit the ground running at Arsenal. So what will be the message? Make people still give Gyökeres more time. Gyökeres just scored 13 goals with some assists, and we still have how many games to go. If you count like the 13 games in the league, you count the Champions, the FA Cup, how many more games to go? You count the Champions League, we are in the round of 16, where that one will be 2 legs, the round of 8, 2 legs, semi-final 2 legs, for final, I have like maybe 2, 4, 6, 7 games to go there. So in average, all in all, we get like maybe like 20 games to go or more. How many goals do you think Gyökeres will score or assisting will give in those 20 games? At the end of the day, you might even be seeing Gyökeres hitting the 20-goal mark in all competitions in his first maiden season. And we will not say he never really reached in full potential, even when he does that, because we know what he can do. So when I saw that argument, I was like, Befun, get him out. Now look at what this young man or this old man, John and Rice, say. He talks for him, he go prefer Man City win the league than Arsenal. Somebody sent it to me, says, Chuks, can you imagine? But my response is, now your own preference with that. You can't rob people away from their preference. Now what's him like? Me, I prefer Arsenal to win the league than Man City. So we need to understand, say, nobody get a monopoly of opinion. Now your own opinion with that, I disagree with him. Just like you go prefer me Arsenal win, and instead go disagree with you. Now it dey even, you get, so more just leave am. Make una no let all those things and get you worked up. Now, I come see Carlo Ancelotti wey dey talk say don confirm some players wey go carry go World Cup if dem dey fit. So they mentioned Alisson, Marquinhos, Gabriel Magalhaes. I see Martinelli there. So I just dey happy for Martinelli and Gabriel Magalhaes. So Ancelotti don confirm say if dem dey fit, they go World Cup. They don prove am say dem dey okay to play. Now, I come dey watch Arsenal put out this video wey Zubimendi dey watch like highlights of the goal wey he score. He come dey talk, come say he dedicates that goal to Mikel Arteta because we are going to be with him by his side on this journey. So I just believe say we go win the league. If I waited for the power do yesterday, he burst my brain. He burst my brain. On the balance of probability, you know how many chances Arsenal don't get now, so they go win the league. By now we'll get like over 80%. Because now we get the best defense. We are very stingy. Like Martinelli's press conference after the match, he say much kudos to the defenders because they've made Arsenal very hard to score against. Even though the interviewer called us and said, but you yourself now they try now. Nobody the defender. I say yes, but Magalhaes, Saliba, Nkapi mentioned their names. Say those ones they try because you know they're very easy. They are doing a very good job. All right, we will also bring you a message from another of our sponsors, Leaders Educational Services and Tours Limited. So they are into study and live in United Kingdom. If you want to study for UK, the May or September 2026 intake is open. So if you're interested, then we'll provide you with admission assistance. Exciting courses are available that you can choose from. Work study opportunities, visa processing. You can apply today if you have interest of going to the UK to go and study. So you can relocate with your families with ease. All right, so if you're interested, make you get in touch with them on 091 3637 8252 or 08065933339. And their website is www.leadersedutourlimited.com. And their office address is at shop 206/207 Road 5, beside Stanbic Bank, Ikota Shopping Complex by VGC Lekki Ajah, Lagos State. So if you're interested, make you get in touch with them ASAP. So without being said, the biggest news of the day, now the fact say Martin Keown says Ruben did not go beyond Arsenal player of the season, and with that, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show. And it's like come here with the time in the evening. So give the evening is then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. And get outside. Happy Super Sunday.